Welcome to your weekend focus for May the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. And thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. The energy is pretty much the same throughout the entire weekend. We start Friday morning by the time we wake up. Well, the sun is in Taurus the whole weekend, but Friday morning, by the time we wake up or we've had breakfast in the shower or something, the sun will have moved into Aries. And I don't think it moves out of Aries until Sunday night around bedtime or shortly after supper. Okay, so we really have the same energy in the sky with the Taurus sun and the Aries moon. But let's back it up a bit and go to the numerology. So we have May the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th. So the 7 energy is about standing in your truth. It's about, I got a teeter-totter in my head immediately. So 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and the one in the middle, right? So you have the teeter-totter here and trying to keep the balance, trying to keep the harmony. But you can't give a part of yourself away when you're trying to bring those things into balance, when you're trying to harmonize in your life. So you have to stand in your truth, your beliefs, your values. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 17, and that's making the impossible possible. And, under the Aries moon, we will want to start something new. We want to forge a new path. We want to trailblaze. We want to leave the past in the past. We want to be done with that. We want to move forward into fresh energy. And if that fresh energy isn't exciting enough for us, we'll probably jump into a new path and a new path. So watch that. Watch jumping all over the place on Friday and not really getting anything done. Okay, try and stay focused on one thing, even if it is a little mundane, but I don't think we'll be able to handle the mundane all that well. Under Aries moon especially, we don't like the mundane at all. So 17, making the impossible possible. 1 plus 7 is an 8. The 8 is standing in our truth, walking within our integrity. It is about bringing our courage and our strength to the forefront and using them as tools, as positive things in our personalities and our lives. And 8 always demands an action towards a goal, a dream, a desire. So what you are working towards, we need to put an action behind it under an 8 energy at all times. Now, and then we go to May the 8th. So we won't go back to the 8 energy again. Obviously, we just talked about that a little bit. But if you do the numerology of the day, it is an 18. And an 18 is about going within. An 18 is about meeting your inner child and trying to see what needs to come into balance within ourselves in order to feel that freedom, that liberation. And then Friday is the 9th. Now, the 9 energy is a beautiful energy to have under a full moon energy because it is not only putting endings to things, but it is clearing the path. It's clearing the way to your tomorrow, to invite in the new in your life. Now, if we do the numerology of the day, it's a 19. It's about ourselves. It's about our goals, our conquests. Conquests, there you go. Our goals, our thrush forward, our forging new paths. Even under this full moon energy, we are going to want to understand a little bit more about our direction and where we're going. I don't think this is a weekend where we'll be making great decisions, especially if we do them quickly. So maybe it's let down your hair a little bit this weekend and enjoy life and enjoy the moment and put things on the back burner that can be put on the back burner and try not to get too involved with dramas that are happening around you, but rather take an interior look and an exterior look of what in your life needs work. to move it into a positive light, to move it into an energy field that is inviting for new beginnings, new starts, new realizations, new perceptions, new people in our lives, activities, jobs, careers, spirituality, health, well-being, relationships. So now 1 plus 9 is a 10, so that is about moving into a better energy, a better time, an elevated path, a new beginning, a new start, a new season. And 1 plus 0 is a 1, so we're back to the I am. And May 2021 is a 1 energy. It's a 10 energy actually into a 1. So this is a really strong May energy day for us to say, I am. To believe in ourselves, to take a risk on ourselves, to trailblaze, to be that pioneer, to forge a new path, to awaken a new beginning. Oh, I guess I could have read that card. I think it was the 5 of Wands, but I'm not sure anymore. It was a blur. I just automatically put it back in, so I think they wanted me to put it back in because I didn't even think about it. Okay, let's see what the cards are. Oh, look at this. The 3 of Swords. We start with the 3 of Swords energy. I got a pierce right here when this card came up. Okay, so don't overthink things. Don't allow the stresses to take over. Okay, don't let that heavy energy that is around us worldwide to settle on top of you or in you. Yeah, it's like a pain right here. So this isn't about this is a bad card, okay? This is not one of the good cards in the deck, okay? People see this and they run screaming and crying. And some tarot readers, a lot of tarot readers actually, if they start a reading and it's this card, they'll go, "Oh, there must be a mistake," and they'll put it back in. I prefer to lean on my angels and my guides, and if they wanted this card out, that's the card we're doing. So I don't reshuffle when this card comes out in the first place, but it is talking about facing some walls, some challenges. It could be heartbreaking. Absolutely, it could be heartbreaking with this. We could be feeling like we got stabbed through the heart. Somebody betrays us, or we find out somebody was, talking trash about us when we've been like super nice to them, and there's hurt and there's sadness, and we're going to be experiencing these things this weekend. Unfortunately, we are, because this card is out to tell us that we're going to, but it's to awaken us. It's to awaken us to what does make us happy, our true worth and value. Maybe it's raising the belief on ourselves, like, I didn't deserve that. I know I didn't deserve that. So I just need to walk away from that. And it will be a walking away from kind of energy. So we will have that energy around us supporting us to move away from negative experiences, bad experiences. But on the other side of this, this is about healing. We are in a full moon energy. So this is about healing over some trauma, or maybe you need to forgive somebody. When I say forgive somebody, by no means are you giving them a free pass for what they did to you, okay? No way. That is not what you are forgiving. You are forgiving how dense they are, how self-centered they are, how selfish they are, to not even realize what their words or actions did to you as a human being. You are going to forgive their ignorance, their upbringing perhaps, the people they hung around with and got these viewpoints of how to not treat somebody and how to treat somebody, or how to talk to somebody, how to lead somebody, how to follow somebody, whatever it might be, whatever your heartache might be, to forgive them for being that dense. You just can't help who you are, so I forgive you. And it releases, it lets go of that heaviness that you hold within you because of that situation, that hurt. So if you look here, we're laying under there and we're letting the light come through. We're not trying to put on blinders and not see the hurt. Maybe we need to view the hurt and not get caught up emotionally in it. And to watch it almost as a bystander of what happened. To get a new point of view, a new understanding. But this is about healing. This is about restoring oneself, strengthening oneself. And it's through looking it in the eye. And if you want to cry, then cry. And if you want to punch something, then get some pillows. Go to the gym and see if they'll give you an hour in the ring or something, or put that punching bag. Do something physical, okay? We have the 8 energy Friday and Saturday, so do something physical, because but not like do gardening or going for a brisk walk, or cleaning out a closet. It's something that'll just keep you moving, right? Because the 8 energy alone asks us to have an action. So what a better way to use it but to release stress. We have the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is about, what? There's hard work ahead. Roll up your sleeves and get to it. We hold the paintbrush of our tomorrow. What is the picture? What is the portrait? What does your path look like going forward? That path you are forging, what does it look like? What does it involve? How do you look? Are you smiling? Are you happy? Are you skipping down that path? Are you dragging all your pains and sufferings and burdens, responsibilities and obligations one step at a time, that it's actually making, a mark in the gravel of your path as you walk it? Don't worry about whether or not people are watching, people are paying attention. They are when this card comes out. You may not notice it, you may not see it, you may not be aware of it, but the right people are watching you. Okay. The 7 of Pentacles. So where's your focus? Okay, we want to keep our focus on our dreams, our goals, our desires, of our path forward. I don't think we'll have much of a problem with that this weekend if we want to do it. I mean, take some time to daydream. Take some time to we have that 7 energy. It's almost like, where do I need to compromise in order to get more support, or to bring things together, or to, maybe you've been single for, quite a long time, and somebody's trying to get to know you, or you don't open up the door wide enough for that person to actually step through, because you haven't dated for so long that you kind of like the way it is. You like to watch what you want to watch on TV. You like to eat when you decide to eat. You like to go to bed when you decide to go to bed, and it doesn't matter on somebody else's opinion or what they want to do. And you kind of don't want to give up all those things, right? So you need to focus on, okay, so do I want to stay single? Or do I want to invite somebody in? Because if I want to invite somebody in, then I have to put the focus on where I can free up time, energy, resources in order to let somebody in, to make the room for somebody. That could be a job. That could be something within the community that you want to work with. That could be just having time for meditation, or some spirituality in your life, or some exercise or health, well-being things that you want to do in your life in order to forge that path forward. But the focus needs to be on your path forward and on yourself. Okay, we have the 18 and the 19 as numbers in our numerology. That is the inner and outer self. That's all about you. That's all about the whole complete package. Now, Saturday, it's more about the inner. Sunday, it's more about the outer. So put that focus on you and where you want to bring in. Remember that 7 energy, bringing in the balance. How do you bring in that balance? What do you need to compromise? What do you need to surrender to? What do you need to stand your ground on? We have the 4 of Cups. Our gratitude card is back. Okay. Number one thing to create happiness in your life, so the scientists tell us after their numerous tests, is exercise. Get out there and stretch and feel alive. Skip down the path, or grab a skipping rope and skip, or go for a bike ride, or jog through the park, or whatever it may be. Maybe it's just doing a stretch. You know, if you normally get up in the morning and you don't stretch at all, and you do a stretch to the ceiling and a stretch to the floor, you have done 100% more than you did yesterday for your workout routine. You can just go and enjoy the day. Maybe tomorrow you'll add a little to it. Maybe you'll do the same thing. Who knows? But do something. Stretch. Come alive. Do what you can to step into energy if you want to create happiness in your life. Number two thing that you need to do if you want to create happiness in your life, have more happiness in your life, is gratitude. Have a gratitude journal. Write in your gratitude journal. It could be more of your day's events, something that happened in your life that you want to be grateful for. It could be something that just is in your life and you are grateful for it. You know, lately I've been asking my angels, and when I'm going to work, I'm hitting so much chaos and whatnot. I say, okay, let me just show me how to open my heart to this. Show me how to use the right words. Show me how to utilize the best actions possible to have harmony and to dispel the chaos that's happening. And, you know, I got called in today and I went there for a couple of hours, and harmony. That's what you want. You want harmony. So you ask, hey, help me. Help me tap into my own resources. Help me tap into my strength, my courage, my knowledge, my wisdom, my intuition to make the right decisions, to take the right approach. And then be grateful. Say thank you. That's where I was going to with this. Say thank you. Be grateful for their presence, their help, their assistance. You may not realize it, but there are angels around you absolutely protecting you. Sylvia Browne said years and years ago, that, you know, if you ever saw this world without your angels next to you, you would be terrified beyond belief. There are so many bad people and bad things that can happen to you. So know that your angels surround you and protect you and safeguard you. And they are there, willing and able to help you. Bring out your strengths, bring out your courage, bring out your beauty, your talent. And the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, you know, she sits there almost like this judge, or, you know, she wants all the information, and she's going to remain completely quiet. So maybe this is a weekend where we use our ears twice as much as we use our mouth. We have 2 ears, 1 mouth. Use them in that order this weekend. Listen. Become still. Listen to what people are telling you. Listen to what things are telling you. You know, as you read things, as you absorb things, in order to make the proper decisions. Now, this is at the end, so it's probably when we go into Monday, we start thinking a little bit more stronger about the decision that we're making. I think this weekend is more about weighing out possibilities and opening up ourselves to possibilities, letting our intuition have a role in it. I think we need to back up a little bit. I think with the Aries moon, we'll try to overdo it or overindulge in some way, and that will just come back to bite us. Okay, so we don't want to rush our decisions. We don't want to just make a decision for the sake of making a decision. We won't accomplish much. We'll find ourselves back to the drawing board in no time flat to rethink what we thought we had already decided on, because it's not working for one reason or another. So think things through. Take it easy this weekend. Let your hair down. Laugh and giggle. Remember that 5 for May is laughter and giggle and creating it in your life, and, you know, letting out your creativity and letting in romance. That's all part of the 5 energies. So Because I don't think it's even though we had the three of Pentacles there telling us to roll up our sleeves a little bit, we did start out with a very meditative card to heal ourselves, to transform ourselves, to restore ourselves. We can't do that if we're rushing all over the place doing stuff. So take it back a little bit this weekend. Put the focus on you. I think Venus too. Venus moves into it's in Taurus now, Gemini. So that's a more fun-loving kind of energy. We will want to. So this could be where we could overindulge, and because we want to do those things. We love words. We love talking. We love communication. Chances are, if you are looking for somebody, it'll start through a conversation. Communication in some way. Archangel Raphael, provider of healing for mind, body, and spirit. I kid you not. So here we are. Power of healing for mind, body, spirit. I'm telling you, it's a healing kind of weekend. I kind of got that. Well, the Three of Swords says it all. Kind of hold your breath until something comes to you of what you're going to be talking about with that card, because I've had that card in some very sensitive readings too. Okay, one of God's holy angels, whose role is to minister to God and his people, Raphael, which means God heals, bestows divine healing and miracles to people and animals upon earth. If you want to become a healer, a doctor, a caregiver, or already are, here's your guardian angel, okay? Raphael encourages you to surrender negative thoughts and replace them with forgiveness and love, as this will encourage your recovery and honor you with inner space. So after we forgive them, we say, I still, there was a part of me that loved you, a part of me will always love you. So move away from it after that. Have peace with it, or try to. Mantra. I feel love and healing and surrender negative thoughts. I feel love and healing. I surrender negative thoughts. And we'll get our animals here. So yeah, allow healing in. Okay, it could be something from when you were a child. It could be something that happened yesterday. And send out love instead of hate. It really does make a difference. Look at this. Look who's back. Eye on the prize. And you know what? This came out on Thursday with the hedgehog, Let It Be. And I didn't, as soon as I said I love you and I hit, stop record, I thought I didn't even do keep your eye on the prize. I didn't even do the vulture. I thought one of you guys would have called me out on that, but nobody did. But here it is. Here it is to say, hey, you thought you were going to get away with not talking about me. This is the energy, people. The vulture is back to make sure we take notice of its energy. Release goals and vision. In order to land your dream life, you need to make a conscious effort to visualize it happening. However, keeping your eye on the prize takes practice. It's all about getting rid of misconceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, putting a new belief system into place. Vulture tells you that you have waited long enough to gain the life you want. You have spent time wasted looking at what everybody else has and spent too much time wishing instead of doing, and now it's time for you to create short-term goals with long-term goals. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps to keep the vision of what you want in clear sight. Pick up projects from the past and make an effort to finish them. Completion helps to open doors for new projects instead of cluttering the path. So we have that 9 energy, remember. These projects can be as little as rearranging your cabinets, cleaning your garage, sparkling up your resume, and getting it out there. Spend some time reflecting on the past year, years, and bring about conclusions. Think of it as the time the farmers harvest their crops and prepare the land for next season. You too have to prepare your body and soul for the same. Visualize what you want to have happen, and then keep your eye on the final prize. So it's about allowing healing in, letting out forgiveness, to release that energy that you hold within, because it's weighing you down. And it's not letting you be as free and wild and liberated as you want to feel. Okay, and under an Aries moon, we want to feel those things even more, so we will take risks in order to feel that. So be careful of that spontaneity. Okay, pull it back a little bit. Grow the happiness from the inside out. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.